for the last live I made about witch hunting, which I thought it was pretty good. But I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. Actually, I'm just gonna talk, cause in case nobody joins, I could just end it earlier and just leave it here for people to see in the future. I said before in the last video how to catch a witch. The thing that you have to do is coalesce your awareness or consciousness into an item. It's easier to do it with an item, right? That's why people do like magic circles or use like the the dream catchers, That's just catching what dreams or witches, whatever, because the witches they travel to your dreams in the astral world. That's what makes them witches. They're not necessarily bad. Sometimes there's no bad people traveling to the dreams. It's just since the majority of them are bad or use their powers for evil, most of them are considered bad, but not all of them are. In fact, all this stuff about witches that I'm saying has nothing to do with evil once you understand what it is. It's like saying somebody using a motorbike is in a gang or something. You know what I mean? Like is in a motorcycle gang. No, it's just a fucking tool to travel. The issue is that a lot of motherfuckers, especially the ones that are too naive to understand what they're doing, utilize it to cause harm on other people. But back to the how to catch a witch. Let's say, for example, my biggest methods is literally just stay awake. Don't even go to sleep. Like if you feel like there's a witch or something around you, whatever, just don't go to sleep. And usually, or what you could do, there's the Salvador Dali trick, where he will go to sleep, will put like a fucking plate on the bottom of the. He will have like a spoon and then a plate at the bottom, right? So when he will fall asleep, the fucking hand will fall and drop the spoon and he'll fall on the plate and they'll make a sound and he'll wake up and then he'll travel. So he used that to travel, but you can use it to basically catch yourself and stay awake if you can't stay awake, because you don't really need to sleep once you understand what I'm saying. Or you could, or if, because all these methods, what they do is they give you a peace of mind and then you can go to sleep. And then let's say you make a circle of mustard. They say mustard, a circle of mustard, and put like a fucking, uh, what's this called? Like a scissor, an open scissor, and then a circle, no mustard seeds. A circle of mustard seeds and open scissors. But all you're doing is that's really just for the mind to say, well, this is for this. You know what I mean? So when you go to sleep, you have like created like a like an instruction for your subconscious mind to say, if something happens here, this is gonna have my awareness, and it will protect you. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like once you master not going to sleep, it won't even matter. You'll just catch the fucking witches coming into your window, because that's how I catch them. I don't have any methods. Like it's just awareness at the end of the day, right? And I see 9 people in. Have you guys heard what I said? No, there's 7 now. How's it going? You guys having a good night? I'm just talking about witch hunting, but I'm still early in the topic, so I'm still explaining methods. It's really simple actually. If you guys probably know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll just keep talking about it. But back to the main essence of witch hunting, or defending yourself against anything in general, is just raising your awareness when you're asleep or unconscious or you're not paying attention. Because the witches will never come when you're like awake. But most of the shit happens when you're not paying attention to a specific part of your awareness. Because let's say you have like a 360 awareness field, right? Like a field of awareness, but you're working right now and you're just paying attention to your computer. Well, they can come to this angle, and they're not coming like physically. They're coming to the quote unquote astral realm or whatever. So you might see a mosquito and like, what the fuck? Because that energy of that person that they send you coalesce into a mosquito or whatever was close to you. Or you might see a bug. Every time you see an insect flying around or something, you see that you don't even see fucking butterflies no more. That's because you don't. This realm is so devoid of magic. You don't even see fucking butterflies no more. Whenever you see butterflies or anything flying, think about the astral, whatever. What's up? Man, everybody left. They're like, this nigga boring. But I have made this video a couple days ago, and hi, what's up, Hunter Bogle? How's it going? Hi. I made this video and I deleted it by accident, so I'm making it again. But the methods are really, at the end of the day, once you understand the formula, it could be anything. You could get creative because that's why I'm trying to explain it. So you don't think, okay, what exactly do I do? Because people get caught up in the actual, like, oh, what are the steps? You know what I mean? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta, I gotta moderate this. I don't want to see people talking about bullshit words here. Man, that's the word. What would you do for 1,000 views? Nothing. I don't give a fuck about views. Get out of the channel with that bullshit. This is a witch right there. Witches only care about like enticing people into like self gratification or external gratification. I mean, who gives a shit about 1,000 views? I already had like 1 million views in this channel. Family friendly. You got it. No say cuss words. I don't. Channel is not for kids. I already put that on YouTube when they asked me to make a video. It's not for kids, so I could say whatever I want. Anyways, back to the topic. Yeah, yeah. If you don't like it, you can get out. Like cussing, that's another thing. Cussing, there's no such thing as a cuss word unless you believe it. Since you believe cuss words or curses are real, every time I say a curse word, it hurts your field of awareness. All right, you are out of this channel, boy. Anyways, back to the main. Do you see? That's a witch right there. You see how they started acting normal, like, "Hi, how you doing?" Now saying bullshit. That's how you catch a witch. Awareness. This is like prime example. Whenever you use YouTube and shit like that, and you see trolls, those are witches right there. All you gotta do is ignore them. The only reason I give a little bit of attention is to show you, like their methods. They're very mechanical and predictable. You understand what I'm saying? But don't worry about specific methods. Like again, I was talking about the circle of mustard seeds because I read this in a fucking book. Mustard seeds, a circle of mustard seed, and a fucking open scissors. And then when the fucking witch flies, it's gonna fucking get caught in the scissors because it's gonna be open. But actually, what you're doing is with the circle, you're creating a magnetic field, an electromagnetic field. And then with this, you're using the air prints. Every time you see scissors or fucking knives and shit like that, that's like an air symbol, not air symbol, air element. So you're imbuing within this object to do something to the witch. You know what else I had done to catch witches? It's like I had like a dream where somebody was sweeping with one of my brooms. So what I did was I cut the broom with a knife, and then I used some tape and duct tape it back together. And then the next time at night, when the quote unquote witch, I'm not gonna say who it was. It wasn't like an actual. It was somebody I know. The next time they try to come in, they fucking cut their head, and they had a fucking cut in their fucking forehead. But of course, okay. I don't understand this shit. I just catch all the witches today. I am about to hit 10 minutes. If there's anybody that wants to ask a question, I think everybody left. And the person is here is probably a troll. But so I might stay for like 50 minutes to see if anybody joins. If not, I'm just cut it short because I already much said everything I wanted. What are you talking about? I just got here. What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? I'm talking about witch hunting. So I was explaining the methods of how to hunt witches, which is not really like a method. It's just like a mentality of how to transplant your consciousness into things, so you don't have to think about it, right? Because witches will never try to hurt you or attack you Well, you're aware because they use the astral witches. Yeah, you don't know what a witch is. You might be one. All right, this is what you're gonna go. Go to Google and type WITCHES. Well, I guess I just got one right here. So I'll just remove that. I think 5 more minutes. Anybody else? This is what I do. I just catch witches. I already caught a lot of people into life. Just put in the title "How to Catch Witches." I cut a lot of them. So simple. Mm. And this guy was like, "What's up, nigga?" Sebastian Salazar. Everybody left. Okay, too sensitive to witches today. This is how you catch them. You're the witches. I'm the biggest warlock there is. That's why everybody's scared of me. Because my powers don't require astral powers. You have to face me in the physical. My power is I can materialize any wish that's in the astral. That's why they're so upset. Like usually, if a wish is in the astral, you can't see them, right? But if I'm in presence of if the astral whatever, they just appeared. No, I don't have a human power. I'm not a human being. You're a human because you believe in that. All right, you're out of this channel, buddy. I don't have time for stupid people. Nah, this is okay. You can joke. Wait, you say you're joking, but you didn't even say anything. I'm talking about the other person, Katie, or Kaiti, whatever their name is. You see, that's a witch right there. I already knew. When they said they didn't know what witches were, who doesn't know what a witch is? Unless you speak another language. You don't know what a witch is? You niggas are all witches. Usually, when a channel is this small like mine and I'm making a live video, all you're getting is witches. I know what, okay. I don't believe none of you niggas. Most of the people that join the lives at the beginning are just trolls, anyways. But I'm leaving these up for the people that are actually gonna be interested in the future. Maybe like 20, 30 years from now, when this civilization is over, people are gonna be decoding the YouTube. Like, what is this YouTube thing? Oh wow, look at all these videos. No, I don't know what that's a wish right there. You see, I'm gonna have to fucking remove it. Don't talk about no mother. When you're in my channel, don't talk about nobody else. I don't want to hear about. I'm not a. I don't want to hear about nobody else. Don't invoke. Every time you mention somebody else, you're invoking somebody else. Don't talk about somebody else in my channel. Go to their channel and talk about them. That's why they have a channel, right? I'm not somebody that's gonna talk about somebody else behind their back. I don't know that person. Anyways, you might think I'm being like obnoxious or harsh, but I'm doing it for a reason. To send the message. I'm not here to play with you guys. We could talk about shit, but like I don't even want people to follow me or I don't even care if people see this video. The motherfucker was telling you like, what would you do for 1,000 views? Nothing, nigga. My channel already has 1,000,000 views. Like I don't need that. And I wasn't even doing it for the views. I was doing it because I like making videos. These people, what are you wearing in a winter hat inside for? Because it's cold. It's literally winter. You see what I'm? This is a witch right there, asking dumb questions. This is how I get fuel though. There's two people here, which means there's a CIA agent. Like I always like to say, there's a CIA agent, and then there's aren't you inside? I guess guess I left. There's zero people now. All right, that's the 50-minute mark. I'm about to end this right now, but it was a blessing. Thanks everybody that joined and not joined. Thanks all the haters. I just wanted to say this real quick because I accidentally deleted the last video. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh my God, I'm so scared. This is what fuels me. Thank you for the comment. They think that matters. Anyways, thanks anybody that watch, anybody that's gonna watch in the future, and remember, I just showed you how to catch witches. We just catch all of them. That's why there's nobody here. All right, peace. Mm-mm.